Hey YouTube. So, I'm gonna make this video about a dream that I had back in, it was the end of October. And if you watched my last video, I was talking about how I had been asking God for a vision, a dream, or a message, something to reassure me that, yes, you are coming back. There is a rapture. Something that just a personal, just a message, something to give to me, to reassure me. So, but before that, I had a dream in October. It was about the rapture. I wasn't sure about it, so I never shared it. And, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately. So, and I feel like God really wants me to share it. So, anyways, I had a dream. I'm missing bits and pieces of it, but what I can remember was I had a dream that I walked into this room and there was a whole bunch of people sitting around on the floor and stuff, just sitting around. And I remember being in there and I could feel the evil in that room. There was it was weird. It was like a sexual evil. I don't know what was going on in there, but it felt dirty and just very, very evil. And anyways, so there was this guy he was kind of like the head of everybody there. He's like the guy who controlled what was going on in there. And I remember my sister was there, my sister Belinda, she was there. But this guy, anyway, so somehow I'm laying on my stomach. And I think I'm across this guy's lap, the guy who's like in charge and everything. I'm on my stomach, but I'm laying across his lap. And on my left lower back side, he had a tattoo gun in his hand. I knew he was a bad guy. I knew it. But anyways, he had a tattoo gun in his hand, and it's like I don't know if he had already started this tattoo or he was just about to. And all of a sudden, I knew that I was messing up by getting this tattoo. I knew that it wasn't good. He was marking me, and it was just like straight evil. And I could feel it. I knew it. But I was gonna let him do it anyways, because for some reason I just felt this like sense of giving up and all, and I was just gonna let him mark me. But all of a sudden, my sister, she was sitting there. All of a sudden, I look over to my right. I'm laying on my stomach, and I just look over, and in this room right next to us, while everyone was sitting, gathering, was like I don't know if it was a pole or a beam or what in this room. And all of a sudden, this boy, he was probably I want to say he looked like he was around like 10 years old or something like that. He had blonde hair. I remember seeing it was kind of like a bowl cut. And he had his head down. But he started around this beam. And he came around this beam, and he had both of his hands like this, right next to each other, like he was carrying a tray. And as he was walking around this beam, he started turning towards me. And I'm looking at him. I can't remember if he lifted his head or not. And I remember I looked over and I yelled to my sister Belinda, and I said, Belinda, the rapture is about to happen. He said, we need to go right now. And I jumped up and I grabbed her. And I kept, when we was running, and I was like dragging her as we're running down this hall. We run out this room that we was in, and we start down this hall. And this guy that is after us, he starts running after us, but I'm dragging my sister, and I'm like trying my hardest to just pull her along with me. And I want to say at one point he stopped us. He somehow got in front of us and we fell. And we're both looking up at him and we fell. But somehow I got back up and I start dragging her. And I'm telling her, Belinda, it's the rapture. I said, let's go. We need to go right now. Run. It's time. And then, I can't remember what happened after that because I waited so long. I felt like I just waited too long to tell this dream. And now I'm missing pieces of it. I should have told it when I had a chance. But anyways, this boy I don't know what was in his hand. I want to say he had like a flat tray in his hand. And he was using both of his hands and they were laying flat like this. And he had him down low, or like to his ribs, level with his ribs, his chest. But it looked like he was being really careful with it as he was walking around this beam. And he was all of a sudden he faced me, but I don't think he looked up. And I don't know what that meant, him carrying this, whatever it was in his hands. But but definitely remember thinking, the rapture is going to happen. And I picked my sister up and I grabbed her and we started running. And I know who that guy was. That guy was the Antichrist, the devil, whatever. I don't know. I mean, people say that there's a difference between the Antichrist and the devil. That the devil put upon something, some kind of spirit or whatever, evil spirit upon whoever's supposed to be the Antichrist. But anyways, he was evil and he was about to mark me, if he didn't already mark me a little bit. And yeah, it was scary. And I told my sister about it. I woke up and I told my sister about it. It freaked her out, I think, a little bit. But, yeah, I know that the rapture is going to happen. I know. I know it's going to happen. And we need to be ready for that. We really do. And another thing is, earlier today it's a beautiful day. I'm outside with my kids and everything. I'm outside reading my Bible throughout the day. I'm in and out. And all day today, I'm stuck in my head thinking, man, what I love to just have another message, another dream or something. And let's see, I'm sitting out in the backyard, and this is later on. I'm thinking this throughout the whole day and asking God too. I'd love to have another message or a dream or something. And I'm sitting in the backyard later, and I decide, I'm gonna read my Bible. I don't even know where to start. I don't know what I'm gonna read, but I know I need to start reading my Bible more. So I just let my Bible just flop open. I didn't go searching. I didn't flip the pages. I just let it fall open. And it fell on Mike. How do you pronounce this? Micah, or it's M-I-C-A-H. I'm not I don't know how to pronounce it really. And it's chapter 7. And all of a sudden, I let the book fall open, I let the Bible fall open, and my eyes landed straight on chapter 7. And if you read it, I don't have enough time on my phone to read it all. It's pretty long. But I looked it up also. And it's about the rapture. How amazing is that? And I was just like, yes. Thank you, Father. Thank you for giving me something else. Giving me another message. Another sign. But yeah, I think God's still with me. He's staying with me, and He's still talking to me. He still lets me hear my song that He gave to me, that I told you about in the last video, called Even So Come. I don't hear it on the radio. I hear it in videos that I watch about the rapture. And it's like, boom, it's there. And I'm just like, I've heard of this song being used for other people, and in their dreams, and in messages, and other ways God talks to them and tells them that yes, He is coming back. He's used that same song. And the first time I ever heard it was when He gave it to me on the radio. And that's the only time I ever heard it. That was the only time I heard it on the radio. And I've only heard it a few other times, and that was in videos that I watched. So, yes, I do believe He is coming back. I know it, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Please, everyone out there, please just get your house in order. Clean your house. My God has been telling me for so long to clean my house. I mean, in so many different ways. He kept just saying in everything. It seemed like in everything I watched, everything I heard, everything was always like, you need to clean your house. You need to clean your house. And I was just... So, I did clean my house. I started cleaning my house, and I will tell you how I cleaned my house in my next video. And I just realized now, because I had a video, one of my last videos I made was about the bad things that we keep inside of us, that from our past, that hurt us still and still affect our everyday life in a bad way, and how to get rid of that. And so maybe tonight I might redo that video. I deleted it because I knew that I needed to word it different. So maybe tonight after this video I will redo that video, or maybe tomorrow. I think on it a little bit. But in the meantime, everyone, just get to your Bible, please. I hope this message helps somebody out there. I love all of you. I want to see all of you in the rapture. I do. Believe me, it won't be a waste of time. You'll be saving yourself, and by saving yourself, you can save others also. I love you. I will see you soon. Be blessed.